Ghanaian musician and actor Andy Nii Akrashie, right? That's how you pronounce it.
Akrashie.
Akrashie, popularly known as OJ BLAQ, has passed on at the age of 40.
40.
Yeah, for some of you who don't know him, he's a popular music sensation in Ghana. Abi, you know Dada, the Biggie boy lover.
Dada, the Biggie boy lover. ASEM, awesome. Abi, you.
Actually, yeah. Big belly, flaunt with the beard, big beard, funny guy. You know, he had some charisma around him as well. People in the entertainment industry and the Empowerment Worship Center, where he worked as a junior pastor. So, seems along the line he converted to being Christian or to being religious, I guess, at Empowerment Worship Center. He worked as a junior pastor. I know what work means, but okay. The cause of death has not yet been confirmed, but the rapper has been battling kidney disease for several years. Back in 2021, OJ BLAQ was diagnosed with this illness and had to get dialysis treatment. Even though he seemed to get better and was active again, he lost a lot of weight, which worried many people. OJ BLAQ was famous for his special way of rapping and for talking about important things in his music. He began his music career in the early 2000s and released his album The Black Mixtape in 2006. He went on to release several more albums and singles, including his hit song Chale Wote. Abi, you know that. Really good song, you know. He was also a well-liked actor and appeared in many Sunday Ghanaian movies, including the famous Sun City TV series. Rest his soul. What do you think? You remember? I think we're talking about him a few days ago, and then for some strange reason, we were playing his music in the car, and then boom, like a week later, like 4 or 5 days later or so, okay, he had passed on. I was like, what are the odds that we talk about somebody and Thursday the person die?
Me personally, I actually forgot he was there.
You forgot about him?
I forgot about him.
Wow.
Like, he has been out of the music industry and film industry for so long. I forgot about. There was some guy
you forgot his
Biggie.
face.
Oh, no, I didn't forget the face, but I just didn't even think he was still around. Let's say in Ghana.
Oh,
Maybe he was somewhere. When usually they make some money and then they disappear.
Another venture of business.
Yeah. Which he actually did. He was a pastor, junior pastor.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
It's quite unfortunate.
Yeah, it's very.
I
sad.
personally have only happy memories I remember of him. I don't have any, I don't know. I remember all the good things though.
I remember his music and his acting. So that's basically.
He's in the camera and he's in your face, Biggie boy lover. Like he looks very threatening, but he actually was before Rick Ross was. Oh, wait, when Rick Ross released?
Please, I beg. You can't mess up yourself. You know when Rick Ross come. But he's our Ghana Rick Ross.
Yeah. He had the beard, flex, the belly, he was before Charlie. And I remember him mostly from Sun City. The TV series Sun City, where he played the role. He played the role of, I've forgotten the role he was playing. But he was the guy who speaks his mind,
The hard guy.
Yeah. I think it was a series that was played about teens at university. They shot it in Lagos, so life.
Yeah, everyday life in school.
Yeah, it had the now also wrestler, so Susie Williams, who was one of the was about to be the greatest actresses ever to hit the African stage. It was crazy.
Sad that he's gone though. They're all gone.
But those people, Sun City made them steal my phone. Yeah.
How Sun City make them steal?
Like, so if you're watching this, yo, like I was so like infatuated with the series. Like I used to watch it because I was younger. I wanted to. I was always wondering how being in a university was, you know, because I used to watch it on TV. You know, the other series was Home Sweet Home, huh? So it was Home Sweet Home in Sun City. So Sun City, I would see Susan Williams in the dress and Biggie Boy Lover Big. It was vibing. It was contagious. It was catchy. Like you wanted to be not be like them, but you wanted to like be in the series, be with them. So they had an audition, and then I went. My mom had a phone. I remember it was a flip phone, Motorola, and I took it because I didn't have a phone. Young boy, I wanted to flex. I needed to have a phone number, you know, because the school I went to, all the kids had a phone. I didn't have a phone, so I was like, mommy, give me a phone. Took mommy's phone. Mommy never got her phone back.
Someone got a spanking at home.
Oh, they don't beat me, but they were more worried about my safety. Because I didn't come home till like evening.
DB.
Oh, see you. Now you done still for, well, hey, get out.
DB.
I think they had the auditions around that Chimota. It was one of the cleanest ways they stole my phone ever. I mean, I learned sense from that thing. Met a couple of guys on the road, just walking. I'm sure they could smell I was clueless. I didn't know around. I was just walking. And one of the guys just called, two guys, so they called me to help them. And me, clueless kid, I figured, oh, okay, they need help. Because I don't know why it didn't occur to me that two grown-ass men need me, a young boy's help, to pluck some from the tree. I don't know, because I assume, okay, because I was a tall kid, so okay, cool. Went into the house. The funny thing is the phone was like in my back pocket, right? Then picked me, I climbed the tree, and all this while, I don't know why, then my brain not awake. I don't know, I wasn't thinking about the fact that my phone could be gone. It didn't occur to me. Dropped down, it was an empty house. Like, it was one of the weirdest things I'd ever seen. Empty house, when there was just them, took the thing of the pawpaw tree, I plucked the pawpaw of the tree, which was, I never thought about it till later. I go to the audition, so it's like, oh, we'll call you. So why when I saw Susan Williams actually, and I saw, that's why this story is relevant to this. I saw OJ, but they look like stars to me. Because back then, Charlie, I wanted to do the Sun City movie. Charlie, I didn't see, I was like, yeah, me Tom to be the guy, you know. Stop hating. Because you didn't do Sun City, stop hating. They said, we'll call you. So when they said, we'll call you, I was like, okay, my phone. So, and I touched the back, was like, oh. Bro, my brain, I started touching the phone like, if I keep tapping my back pocket, the phone will just appear. I ran, bro. I ran. I reached the house there. It was a full house. People, they pound for food. Dog did the house. Human beings did the house. They cook. They have conversation. I was like, hey. By the time I got home, the phone had been sold.
How do you know that?
Oh, we called. We called the phone. We could hear some taxi. The person was answering. We got circle. I'm assuming because it was with some taxi driver already who said, oh, he just bought the phone or something. I don't know if we were playing tricks or lying, whatever, but I know I'm never going to get that phone back.
So how did Sun City make you lose your phone? You lost the thing on your own accord. You're saying Sun City. Well, don't come and blame your phone loss on Sun City. Sun City
I'm not blaming Sun City
had
for
nothing
it.
to do with it.
I'm not blaming Sun City for it. But that was the day I'd seen Biggie Boy Lover, OJ BLAQ, you know, and I'd seen Susan Williams. It was, and then you lose your phone. Come on.
You're saying me, I'm hating you as if he got the part to even act in the Sun City.
I could have got the role. I could have. So wait, which number would they have called? There's still my phone. So what number would they have called? You're hating. I'm a top star. Doing movie.
Please, you think he's a top star? Look at him. Look at you.
You know that the massive Sam Lover.
Salewati,
I would have been the skinny. I would have been skinny boy lover. You know, but rest in peace to him.
No. I heard you was battling something like
kidney disease, and they put him on dialysis treatment. The moment you go on dialysis treatment, it means the situation has gone from like it's already bad, but it's gone from bad to worse. And I don't know how many people usually make it through.
I know this is a bit problematic, but I have this thought because I heard somewhere he was on kidney and he had a problem with his kidney due to like the smoking and drinking and all that.
Maybe the no mean say a everyday thing. Me sorry, I make no mansa, but se me kase me no mansa me no pa. Yes, and I mean yet too much of a beer person because me feel say no na many pa some way.
A mama free kesi. So that I have coffee na no.
It's na me pay hard liquor. That have kokra me na nyama bebreda until you
Especially nowadays, I try to be very sympathetic to certain situations like this. Like when I hear people starting GoFundMe to they're battling this kind of thing. I try to be very sympathetic. But whenever I hear what they did before they start having these problems, I just get like I have less sympathy for them.
But don't you think there are other underlying health conditions that led to the kidney problem?
No, but that's why I say I find out what was the decision that led you to that situation. Because you know this, you are doing this and this, but it's going to lead you. A possibility of you getting to this, having this problem is very high. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So why do you keep doing it? You are putting yourself at risk. When you keep doing, you know it's going to be very risky for you in the future, or it's going to cause you problems in the future. And you keep doing all those things and say, oh, nyami be. This is how we lose a lot of people. Oh. And they'll start GoFundMes.
But what about other people too who probably indulge in those acts but they don't have it?
It's a probability thing. But the probability of it happening is a very high chance. That's why they say don't drink when you drive. People drink and drive, but nothing happens. But the probability of drinking and driving and causing an accident is high. So you have to weigh the chances of something. Not looking at how possible it is, look at how probable it is. If the probability outweighs the possibility, adjust yourself.
The probability outweighs the possibility. You have to check your stability.
Check yourself.
I see.
Reduce the risk of something happening to you, regardless of the possibility of it happening to you. Try to reduce the amount of risk of it happening to you.
Fair point. I'm sure he's probably listening to you wherever he is now. He's smiling and saying, "Okay, I see you, bro. I see."
Well, you can't do that to me, bro. I am not saying it to him like I just.
But what do you want me to say? Me, it's all positive vibes for me. I think
it's for the next person who sees this video, who's probably engaging in that kind of vibes and all that. Please, don't be a Biggie boy lover.
Why are you looking at me?
Don't be a skinny boy lover.
I bet you know that skinny boy lover. Charlie, what it? What it?
We are saying.
Charlie, what it?
I am saying it from the perspective of care and worry. So learn from other people's mistakes, learn from yours, prevent certain things from happening to you. If you do your best and it still happens to you, then that's how you know that what God will do. He cannot stop.
That's not what they say. They say it does not exist.
Eh?
What God cannot do does not exist.
That's what, so if he says if you avoid it, you're going to get it. You will get it. That one there, it's out of my hand.
what the hell?
That one
Like,
is out of my hand.
what the hell? What kind of word of encouragement is this?
For me, do your best to take care of yourself. Okay? That's all I have to say. Rest in peace to our big boy, Biggie boy lover.
He was 40.
He's
Young,
40.
bro. I mean,
He's
nobody
a big
would.
boy.
No.
He's a big, he's a big boy. 40 years. That's
No, but
average
40,
age for him.
40 is quite too young for somebody like him.
That's a middle-aged man. Middle-aged man.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is it too young for?
Like you have to be struggling
Oh,
with the
okay.
situation for some time to just pass on at 40.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Because a lot of people, if you're in like a developing country, I'm not saying your breakthroughs are 40, but you usually start to reap the fruits of whatever you've been working through all your life.
After 40.
From that period ongoing, probably children, building your house, marriage, if you're in that kind of thing, if you're into that kind of stuff, you know. And
I'm sure he has family. Our condolences to
yeah,
the family.
probably has children too.
Yeah, so we sympathize with you.
Wow.
And
Well, 40 is quite an age.
yeah, it's an age, but regardless, he's kind of young.
He is
Yes.
young. He is.
There's
He
more
is.
life to live at that age
Wow.
than the other. So that's all I have to say. Over to you, Chairman. Slim Shady.
Me, like when I heard that, it just brought back so many memories. You know, it's I don't know if I were the Sunstate producer, this would be the best time to do a recap of some of the best things that for like Susie Williams, you know, Big Boy Lover, like do like
Wait till
an
they are dead.
enactment of. Well, when else is the best time? Because it wasn't done when they were alive.
Yeah.
It wasn't done when they were alive, so they're there now.
But there are other people who are alive. So why don't you focus on them? On their
Yeah, but maybe reenactment of maybe those roles. I think it's
you always
know.
wait till people are dead so you acknowledge them.
yeah, no, but nothing has been done yet. Probably the company itself is dissolved is somewhere else. I think it's Sparrow. Is it Sparrow? Hey, I don't know.
I don't even remember. I said, I don't.
Hey,
I
don't
forgot
let me
about
go
them.
say something that's not to Plex. Don't take me away. I beg you. I don't remember. But I know it was a production house. It was around. They held the auditions at. I think the office was around that Chimota House. So, you know, but it's quite unfortunate. But I just hope it doesn't have to happen to any other creative or artist or any important person in the country, because you tend to have a lot of people who might look up to you or might admire what you do. You know, some people would like to follow in your footsteps. So like how you lead it sometimes, could you tell me how the people do it and they follow you, go follow through. So I get what you're saying with the take care of yourself and, you know. But I have a question before we go. Wait, but like, subscribe, please do it. We have more amazing videos for you. Like, subscribe, share, you know. But I have a question. You see the people with them fat or them big, right? Let's say they embody a role and they do it so well, and with their health conditions. Let's say it's making them a lot of money. Like, would you encourage that the person stays the way they are and make the money, or they lose the weight?
Well, that's their choice. I'm sure that's how you have to weigh your risk and your rewards. You have to and see which one you can endure. If it's me, I'll think about the path that I think is best for my future, and I'll choose.
Sounds like you take the Biggie Boy vibe.
No, it depends
Make your money.
on my values, like because they have impact on how I live my life. If I'm a person who I think money is the end all be all, hey, and I have no other way of making money, quick money, maybe I'll take that path. But if I have,
No, you've played a role, made some of the money, but you probably have to continue
but I'm
playing the
dying.
role. Yeah, that's a scary thought, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I don't know. It's. I mean, we just hope the rest of our stars stay longer enough and nobody good. 40 be it be scary.
The funny thing is, even our in a Ghana industry self, they don't even incentivize you to be taking care of yourself to get to an old age. For what? They don't celebrate you when you're old. They don't care.
That's true. Ooh, I never thought about it. Look at all those top stars.
They don't care.
Like the David Dontos, the
veterinarians. Where are they?
Wache,
They don't care about them.
Idi Coco. Yo!
They don't care about them.
How do you know?
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
How do I
just
know?
smart. Yo!
You don't care about them. Like, at some point, everybody's forgotten. So even the upcoming ones wouldn't even want to, because
No, right now the only currency is status for everybody, both men and women. Things are super crazy now. So even if you are doing something you love, it's only usually based off of what you have to show for it. So let's say for example, all these veteran people you're talking about, they've done so many. Like most of them even shaped our idea of how the Ghana film industry and every other thing was. But like, there's not even a single one that anybody remembers.
right now, even the industry is dead. It's basically dead.
Wow. I never thought about it till now.
Yeah, so like, why would I try and take care of myself to be old so that nobody gives a fuck about
So I'll more like find some leverage, make some little money and bounce.
Bounce. Nobody cares.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah. So just live, do whatever they can, do it for their families. If they die, they die.
That sounds like something politicians will do.
No, they are incentivized to get going old. They have S-gratia and things. They grow old with money. They are taken care of. So they don't think about. They are not on the same playing field of
Wow.
actors. Actors and veteran actors, nobody cares.
Like it's come to think of it, apart from let's say people who are heavily involved with politics, let me even leave the political side. But in the creative space, I don't think people are incentivized to gain knowledge and experience and age gracefully in the industry. Or? I don't think so. I've never really seen anyone being celebrated. They usually more celebrate when they're dead. No, but since we're on the topic of the creators and politicians, do you think, like, you said they're not incentivized to age gracefully in the industry. Is it something that has to do with, let me rephrase the question. If you say maybe they're not a benefit enough from, it's not competitive, it's not rewarding enough for people to stay in, because people to get families and for feed.
Yeah.
Because I'm noticing that.
But you can't enjoy the craft because it's not that rewarding to sustain you, yourself, or a family. Like, it can, but in Ghana, they don't really respect you in that sense to pay you or reward you properly.
Like, the fact that a couple of them are going into politics says a lot. Like, there's no shade to politician or anything. This has nothing to do with that. This is more like, it's something you should sit down and think about. If your creatives are going into politics, because it's more rewarding than the creative industry, is something that you should ponder over. Sit down, watch, and think.
Whose problem do you think it is to solve?
I don't know. I don't think I have enough information to be able to discuss this. This is just something that's just going off of the top of my head. Since we're having this conversation about OJ BLAQ, Williams. Like, I'm just realizing how many people have passed on in the same industry who have become irrelevant. There are some that are still alive, but they're like a shell of their former self. Like, you don't even remember who they used to be. It, like, if you watch even the foreign movies, not even to compare, like, till this day, there's still a Samuel L. Jackson film. There's still a Morgan Freeman film. There's still a Harrison Ford film. I don't remember the last time I saw any of our old people. Like, I'm not comparing. It's more like, but you don't see these people going into politics. That's what I'm just trying to, like, the idea that governing of a country is more rewarding than the creative side is something that is very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. We might have to discuss this again. I'll get people who, industry heads, people who have more knowledge on this. But before then, I'll need your help to do that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, show it to as many people as you can. I'm open to the conversation. We are open to learn. I, Master Sam with 2 M's, Jeff with the double F, Jeff the Menace. We are open to learn. And hopefully we see you guys in our next video. Because, hey, bro,
Subscribe. Subscribe.
don't be there off you. They'll just forget you.